is the most important thing, to have a project that is going to stay for a long, long time. All right, so one more minute before we get started. And thank you so much again for being here. My name is Luis. I know most of you should already know me. If you don't know me, I've been in the industry for a long time. I've been a networker for many, many years. We've been through the goods, we've been through the bads, and we've been a very, I would say, very successful in the industry. Why? Because most of the times we are here to choose what we consider is the best project for our team, and our team members understand that. So before we get started, I am just going to, I see some people having some open mics. I am going to mute everybody, and then at the end, we are going to, open the mics, answer questions. But as of now, let me just close the microphones. Let me see if I can have somebody right here to help me as let's say co-host, somebody I know, so that, because I see many people joining, so I would like to be focused on the presentation, and instead of just paying attention to when people join. So let me admit the people that are waiting right now. So, okay, I see, I know Lindolfo is right here, but people that I already know, give me 1 second. Once again, I'm so sorry, I apologize. I'm trying to, Wealth Builder, I think that's my friend Mark. Okay, Wealth Builder, please. Let me name you co-host. If you see somebody joining, like I have 2 people in the waiting area.
All right.
Please
No
admit,
problem.
admit that. How you doing, my good friend? You good?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
I am good. Good. Okay, let's get started. We see we almost have 40 people. That's great. Great for the first Zoom. Amazing. All right, guys. Let me record this before we get started. One moment.
Recording in progress.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Once again, my name is Luis Castillo, and I am very, very happy and very honored to host this presentation of what I consider to be an amazing project, which is called NOAA Labs. I'm going to turn off my camera so that you don't get distracted. And let me tell you, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this presentation. Why? Because we have a project, we have a program that it's definitely been, very life-changing for many people, even though it's a project that has been around only for 4 months. This specific, part of the project, this staking project has been around for only 4 months, which is an amazing thing. Why? Because it already has, and you can just go to what I would say, DEX tools or DEX screeners, and you will see that it already has $15 million in the liquidity pool. And last time I checked was 14.9. That's, for me, that's 15. So when you have in a very short period of time a project that has, organically, and when I say organically, I mean it in a way that people are not being paid to join this project. Leaders are not being paid. We are doing what we have to do. We are building the way we are building voluntarily. Nobody's being bought. There's nobody being purchased here. So, guys, welcome everybody. I see people from Nigeria. I see people from India. I see people from USA. I see people from America, from Latin America, from Dominican Republic. I see people from Bulgaria, from Spain, from many countries. And if I didn't mention your country, please type it in the chat so that I can mention it later. Okay, so we're talking about, once again, NOAA Labs. If you're wondering, this is a decentralized project. This is a staking project. And what are we staking? We're staking USDT, but at the moment we stake it, it will convert the capital into a pair. The liquidity pool will be formed by USDT 50% and XPulse the other 50%. XPulse is the cryptocurrency, the native currency for NOAA Labs. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. All right. But this is how we start. Any amount of money that you decide to put into staking is going to be split in two. 50% goes to XPulse. The system automatically purchase 50% of XPulse, which is, once again, the native currency of this project. And the other 50% remains in USDT. We put USDT, we receive back USDT. We are not getting paid into XPulse, okay? We can buy XPulse if we want, but we're putting USDT and we're receiving USDT. Is how we say USDT in, USDT out. So once we get our money there, this is the system will generate returns for us. Remember, we're buying, the system is buying for us 50% of the token, okay? And then every time, every purchase, I'm gonna say this, every purchase and every sale with XPulse generates 3.5% in purchase, 3.5% in sales. Because I know some people will say, oh, how this platform can generate income. So there's a constant in and out, constant flow of income every time somebody buys and somebody sells the token. And that is, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very interesting, because you will see in the next slides that every time we interact for the withdrawal of our profit, we have to make a purchase of XPulse, and you will see why this is so important for our project. All right, so we have a capital flow, and this capital flow, as I said, it's at the moment we put any amount of money into the system, it's generating 50% into USDT, 50% in XPulse. This is a community project. There have been many exciting community projects. In fact, there's one of the top community projects right now, which is called Origin, which has been running for about 2 years. And I don't see it ending ever, because the community is so strong. The leadership is so strong. The compensation plan and everything involved in the project, it keeps growing. It's amazing how it keeps growing. So we have something very similar to that. We have a project that, instead of being faking what is doing, this is very straightforward. We have a community project that is generating income not only through the community, but also through the interaction of the smart contract of us, the people that also buy these tokens. Every time we buy 3.5, every time we sell 3.5 as well. So as soon as the money comes into the ecosystem, well, there's an automatic allocation, which is called liquidity pool from XPulse and also USDT, and it will generate daily profits for you and for me and for everybody. Daily profits. It is up to you it is your decision if you withdraw every day, okay? You can withdraw every day, no problem. It's your money, it's right there. Or you can compound. And how do you compound? By not withdrawing, I'm sorry. If you don't withdraw, then your money, your capital will increase automatically. You don't have to do anything, but it's your decision. You can withdraw every day, or you can leave it there for 30 days, for 60 days. And let me tell you, this works wonders when you leave it there. I am in my second 60-day staking, and I don't touch my money. I leave it there because when I don't touch it, it grows exponentially. But you can do it the way you want. If you feel more comfortable withdrawing every day, it doesn't matter. You do it the way you feel better. And there is optional. This is up to you because this is decentralized. There is no CEO that you have to talk to withdraw. There is no admin that you have to talk to. No, this is all handled by smart contracts, and the smart contracts are designed to do the way they were built. And some people are very concerned, and I understand that, why so the contract, let's say, is not renounced yet. And this is a very fair concern, but let me tell you why NOAA smart contract is not renounced yet. Well, it's very simple. This is not just a staking project. This has an ecosystem, and this ecosystem is going step by step. Right now, we are only in the first part of the ecosystem, which is the staking. Soon it will come the gaming, then their own exchange in the third or fourth iteration of the project. So there's also a 90-day staking period that it has not started. We only have two cycles, the 30 days and the 60 days. The 90-day is not open yet. So what happens if they renounce the contract before everything has, been released? They will not be able to do it. But you know what? The most important thing is that the liquidity is 100% locked. 100% locked. You can go to DEX Tools. You search for XPools, which is once again the native token for NOAA. You will see that the liquidity pool is 100% locked, which means that the developers cannot rug pull. This is already locked. This is going to the 0000 address, which nobody can access because it's locked. And also, very, very important, this smart contract is open source. What does that mean? It means that you can interact with the smart contract directly from the Binance Smart Chain, from the blockchain. You don't have to necessarily interact through Token Pocket or MetaMask or BitGet Wallet or SafeVault. You can just go ahead and open the contract in Binance Smart Chain, and you can perform every action. You can just register, you can withdraw, you can deposit, you can do whatever you want to do directly from the smart contract. And that is also very, very important. So at the end of your period, I was saying you can withdraw every day, you can compound after your 30 days, your 60 days, because you decide how long you want to stay. Well, you can collect all your income or your profits, and you either exit or you just enter a new cycle. Once again, I am already in my second cycle, and I can't wait to go for my third. Now, staking tiers and entry conditions. You have not seen, let me tell you, you haven't seen such an easy access project like this. Why? Because people only need 1 USDT in the Binance Smart Chain, BIP20 as we call it. Just 1 USDT. Obviously, 1 USDT will not, change your life, but you can start. You can test. You can see how it works internally. And then if you don't have, the trust, if your people don't have the trust, you say, okay, you can start with $5, 5 USDT, 1 USDT, 10 USDT, and people will see and build confidence, and then they can start with 10 now and then put 10 later. Then all of a sudden, people are putting hundreds or thousands of dollars, because this is a very transparent project. And once again, you decide for how long you want to go, 30 days or 60 days. If you go for 30 days, you will get paid 1.2% per day. If you go for 60 days, 1.4. Like I said, entry conditions, minimum to start is just 1 USDT. And if you are a networker like myself, you only need 200 USDT, guys. You can make millions and only have 200 USDT. It doesn't matter how much money you're making daily, weekly, monthly. You only need $200, 200 USDT, I'm sorry, in the Bit20 network, and you're all set. So distribution of your profits. Pay attention to this, because this is very important. Out of the 100%, we only receive net income 50% of the profits. Why? Because 40% goes to the network, goes to the people like you, like me, like the ones who are, building the community. Remember, this is a community-based project. So we are building the community, we are doing the work, so we need to be compensated for that. So 40% of whatever you and your team withdraw will go to the network. 5% is going to be as a buyback of XPulse. Remember, this is very important because the ecosystem right now is built on XPulse, and the other 5% goes to buyback of YPulse. And this is another reason why the contract cannot be renounced, because the main ecosystem, listen to this, the main ecosystem will be built in YPulse, and it has not started yet. So we are at the very beginning of everything in NOAH. So we are not seeing YPulse anywhere, because you cannot buy it. There are certain conditions to buy YPulse, and we are not going through there. I mean, we're not going there now in this Zoom. That will be left for later. But YPulse will be maybe even more important than XPulse in the future. But that's another topic, and that's one of the reasons that the contract cannot be renounced, because if it's renounced, I repeat that, the other things that are missing in the ecosystem to make this one of the best projects ever cannot be then realized, because once the contract is renounced, nobody has access to it. Okay, so let's have a simulation here with somebody that puts 10,000. By the way, I have a lot of people with 10,000 and more in my team, but let's have this example with $10,000. For 30 days, you will get paid at the end of these 30 days. Once again, this example is what we call compounding interest. Okay, if you compound it, meaning that you will not withdraw, but once again, this is optional, you can withdraw every day. Okay, but let's say you don't withdraw, the money will auto compound, and then you will get at the end of the day 14,302. That means your 10,000 plus $4,302. And remember, this is very important, 50% of this 4,000 is yours, meaning that in just 30 days, your $10,000, because you use compounding, you generated $2,150. That's really powerful, because after the 30 days, you get your $10,000 back, you get your $2,000 back, and you decide now if you want to go for another 30 days, if you want to go for 60 days, or you want to exit. It's up to you. So, but look at this, how dramatically it changes when you go for 60 days. All my stakings, I have 5, all my stakings are in 60 days cycles, okay? So the same initial capital, $10,000, at the end of 60 days, if you use the compounding, which I always use, it's $23,029, meaning that the total profit is $13,029, which, by the way, 50% is yours. That means that $6,500 are yours in 60 days, because now you're getting paid 1.4% per day, which means it's 0.7 per day if you withdraw daily. But if you go for this, the compounding interest, you end up earning more than 1% per day. That is fantastic, because if you withdraw every day, 1.4, which is 0.7, what it is, $140. But you will withdraw 70 because you get 50% of that, right? But then you go 60 days at $70 each, that is $4,200. While if you let it grow, compounding is $6,500. So you see how different it is, how much better it is if you compound. But it is up to you. I don't suggest anybody to do compounding or with the daily withdrawal. You do whatever you prefer. I'm just highlighting how powerful it is when you just let your money grow for 60 days in this amazing project, Noah. Okay, so what happens? I was talking about, remember this, 40% in the network. If you are a networker like me, like many other people here, well, we have a very interesting compensation plan, very powerful as well, especially for those who are looking for long-term sustainable projects. Why is that? Because we have to build, this is not a binary, not a trinary, nothing like that, but the ranks that we reach are based on your small team, okay? With only $3,000 in your small team, you're already S1. And that means that you are going to add 5% of anything generated in your small team. Meaning that if you have people withdrawing $100, for example, what? You're gonna get 5% automatically. You don't have to claim, you don't have to ask for anything. As soon as one of your team members withdraw, whatever amount they withdraw, you're gonna get 5% immediately into your token pocket, into your MetaMask, into your SafePal, whatever wallet you're using, automatically, okay? So, for example, right now, in one of my accounts, I am S3, which is $50,000 in my small team, okay? And let me just quickly explain what is big team, small team, okay? So you're a networker. You're concerned about this, right? So you are inviting people. And when you invite people, let's say you invite 5 leaders, okay? And these 5 leaders are building, are inviting others. And what's going to happen? That you have leader number 1. This leader number 1 has $20,000 volume in his team. Leader number 2 has 10,000. Leader number 3 has 10,000. Leader number 4 has 20,000. No, sorry, 15,000. And leader number 5 has another 15,000, okay? So your leader number 1 has 20,000. He has individually, he's the one that has the most volume because he has 20,000. Number 1, number 2, and number 3 has 10,000. And number 4 and number 5 has 15,000 each. So that means that your leader number 1 is your big team. And since the other 4 leaders, all of them individually have less volume, they all combined are your small team. So leader 1, leader 2, 10,000, that is 20,000. Leader 4 and leader 5 has 15,000 each. That's 30,000 plus 20,000. Now you have $50,000 in your small team. Okay? In your small team. I hope you understand. Your leader, number one, is the biggest one because he has 20,000. All the rest has less than 20,000. So all the rest together is your small team. So now you are S3 and you're going to get 15% of every dollar people withdraw in your team. So I have somebody that withdraws $100. I receive 15 immediately. It goes straight to my token pocket. My phone is ringing every day from my token pocket. You know, the alerts, you know, the notifications when I get, you know, a commission in my token pocket. All right, so the highest rank is S7, and you get that when you have 20 millions in your small team. But guys, we can achieve that. Maybe not in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months, but maybe next year we can be S7. You know what's going to happen when you are S7? The minimum you will get daily is 50,000 USDT a day. Okay? If you are S6, which you need 6 million, you're going to end up earning about 15,000 USDT per day. That's a lot of money. Even S5, which is only 1.5 million, you're gonna end up making anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 every single day. So guys, this is really, really powerful. You don't ever have to claim these profits because they go straight to your token pocket every time one of your team members withdraw. Imagine you being like me, S3, and somebody is withdrawing 1,000. You receive $350. I'm sorry, you receive $150 right away. I'm enjoying that every single day. Okay, so the system doesn't just generate returns. It scales them based on your level of participation. So depending on your rank, obviously, it's going to depend on how much money you make daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. If you have, for example, if you are S6, and you have somebody under you with a lower rank, obviously, the system is not going to pay the same. You're going to get the difference between you and the person under you. So you are S6, you have an X4 under you. The X4 is going to get 20%, and you as an X6, you get 30%. Well, now you get the difference between you and him, which is 10%. But you still get a lot, all right? So guys, this is really powerful. The more we work, the more we, motivate our team members to work, then the higher the returns and the profits and commissions we will get, okay? Strategy, withdraw versus reinvest. It's not like we are actually doing reinvestment. I repeat that. When you don't withdraw, it will auto compound and you don't have to worry about that. But you are the owner of your staking. You can decide if it's 30 days or if it's 60 days. We will have the option probably soon. I hope so. I can't wait for 90 days. And the most important thing is that you get paid daily. If you want to withdraw daily, you can do that. If you want to let it grow, you see how much more money you can get paid when you don't withdraw, when you let it grow. So, but it is up to you. So guys, no pressure. You decide what to do. And at the end of the 30 days or at the end of the 60 days, your money, your initial money, your initial deposit goes back to the available to claim. You click claim, and in 2 seconds is in your token pocket. That's it. You don't have to worry for an admin or for a CEO approving any claim, any withdrawal. No, 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 that doesn't exist here. You click claim, boom, seconds, is in there in your token pocket. You don't have to claim your profits from your team, from your network, because they go there automatically, but you have to claim your profits from your staking. Now, when you claim your profits from your staking, and that's why I said in the beginning that this is something that is going to be around for a long, long time. Why? Because whenever we withdraw, we have to buy, we have to purchase X pools in the same amount that we withdraw USDT. We don't get paid with X pools. We get paid in USDT, but we need to interact with the X pools in order to withdraw our USDT. So, for example, if you want to withdraw 20 USDT from your staking, you need to go to PancakeSwap and buy from PancakeSwap B2, by the way, buy $20 of X pools. Then the system will identify that you already had these X pools. You click on claim, in seconds is in your wallet, and you can just simply sell again your X pools. There's another way. If you don't want to do that, well, what I recommend my people, my direct referrals that I help fund their accounts, what we do and what many, many people are doing, we just calculate how many X pools we are going to need to withdraw without having to do these transactions every time we withdraw. So get in contact with the person that invited you, and we're going to teach you how to do that very, very easily. I'm not going to be too technical here, but you do it one time, and for the rest of your cycle, 30 days or 60 days, you don't have to interact buying or selling X pools, because you do it at the beginning, and then you don't have to worry about that anymore. So this is our presentation. This is very, very simple. It's not just about entering, it's about the level you choose to play at. Noah Labs, more capital, more liquidity, more stability, more growth. I hope I was clear enough with you guys. I hope you understood everything. But if you did not, then we're going to have a question session right now. But I will stop the recording so that you can share it with your people, and it doesn't take so long to watch this recording. Give me 1 second. Let me stop the recording.
Recording stopped.
All right, so I am going to unmute everybody. And once again, thank you so very much. We were about 47 people at one moment. I saw 47. I couldn't take a screenshot. I hope somebody did. I think that's a very nice amount of people for our first public Zoom. Anyway, guys, I hope when the plans, I see some questions. If you have questions, you can raise your hand. You can open your mic, but let me read one here. Somebody was asking to speak Hindi. That I cannot do. When the plans end, we also need to buy half expos of the total amount of each plan. No. Oh, that's a very, very good question, Nuno. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We only need expos for the profits. If you stake $1,000, your $1,000 are always available when you withdraw. There's no need to buy expos for that. You are providing liquidity to the project. You're helping the project grow, so you don't have to do that. Only when you withdraw your capital, not your capital, I'm so sorry, your profits Okay. Thank you so much. Anybody has a question, you can raise your hand. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I try to do my best. Evan, please unmute your mic and let's hear from you.
Hello.
Hello.
Please, thank you for the presentation. It's very clear. But
Thank you.
please, can you do some small demonstration for us if you want to withdraw from BSCAN?
If I can,
If
if
you
I
want to
can withdraw,
yes, if you want to interact with BSCAN instead of using the site to do maybe a withdrawal.
oh, I don't have my accounts here in the computer because I have all of
Okay.
them in my cell phone. I use Token Pocket, and I don't have the way to do. Maybe if I don't like to withdraw, to be honest, because like I said in the presentation, I do the 60-day compounding.
Compounding, yes, please.
If
Yes.
I withdraw, then my 60-day period will be broken and I will earn less. So I'm so sorry,
I
but
understand. I understand.
but
Maybe next time we'll do small demonstration for us. Next Zoom.
what I'm gonna do in the next Zoom, I will. I don't know if anybody has the possibility to do it live in your account to help Mr. Evan, but honestly, I don't like to withdraw.
No problem. We can do it next time.
Huh?
We can do it next time. It's okay.
Okay. So, but I think I have one small account that in my cell phone, in my mobile, that I use for this sometimes recording stuff for my team members. I will record one of the withdrawals, and
Okay.
I don't know who invited you, but I'm gonna share that recording with all the
Yeah.
people I know in this call, so maybe you can get it.
Yes, please. I'm on the Telegram group, so I'll get it there. If you post
Oh,
it
you're
there.
in Telegram group.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
you will
Yes,
see it.
please.
You will see it.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay. This meeting was held in Hindi or... Okay, I'm so sorry. We have a very strong leader. He holds Zooms in Hindi. I will, when he has he's part of my team. When he has these Zooms in Hindi, I will post the link both in Telegram and also in the different WhatsApp groups so that you can hear all the explanation in Hindi. Thank you so much. The white pools, what we check every day from now on, we need it later. Okay, that's a very good question, a very, very good question. For those who are in the NFTs, not talking about in the in the staking, you need the white pools is like the gas to withdraw in 1.0. Remember, I do it every day. I don't know if you do it every day, but I every day click on check-in 1.0, which gives me 20 white pools per day. All right. So I hope you're doing it every day. But in the new ecosystem, white pools will have a more important role. Okay, because that's what they are going to use to build everything. It's not going to be X pools. It's going to be white pools. The way I remember the developers were explaining when we had that Zoom with them, white pools will be what is going to move, if we call it like that, is going to move the ecosystem. That's why you don't see X pool, white pools that we can buy it. You can buy X pools, but white pools you cannot buy it because it's going to be so valuable that we have to earn it. To earn it, and we have to earn the right to buy white pools. But that's not open yet. It's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming soon. All right. The guy that does the Hindi Zoom is in Bangkok, and he should be available in the next couple of days. Okay, thank you, Jose. I know you know him very well. He's part of your team. So, no more questions. Okay. So guys, I don't want to take long for you. I know it's late for so many people. I thank you so much for being in this Zoom. At the moment, it also makes sense to stack up expos because of the way the project is done. We can expect with a certain amount of confidence the increase of the price. Of course, that's no. Thank you. This is very important. Let me tell you, the way this is going, I see this token, which is right now is close to 4 cents. I don't see why you wouldn't make 5-6x in the next 3, 4, 5 months. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. This is very important, and I have to be honest. I'm always honest with everything I say. There is also a tax on profits for expos. And let me explain you. Let's say you buy $1,000 of expos right now. And now it's about 4 cents. Let's say in the next 6-8 months, the token, because this is going viral, the token is $1 or 80 cents or whatever it is, 50 cents. You have earned many X. You have earned a lot, okay? So when you decide that you are going to sell the token, the system is designed to collect, when you sell, 35% tax from your profits, not from your capital. And that 35% is going back to the system. This is very important. So let's say you put $1,000 and all of a sudden your $1,000 is $20,000 because your diamond hands, the way they call it, you let your expos grow. And then I'll say, oh, my $1,000 is $20,000 now. Let me sell. Okay. So there will be a tax on the $19,000 because that's your profit. And this tax will go back to the system to make it more sustainable and more long-term. So, but yeah, no, thank you so much. It's a good idea to, get some expos right now that is still cheap. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate your being in this call. I will try to make it Tuesdays and Thursdays, at least 2 days a week, so that we can have people, we can invite our team members that they want to know more about NOAA. I'd be very happy to host this Zoom every Tuesday and Thursday, and I will share the link so that we can, have at least 2 days in the week where we can invite people to know more about NOAA Labs. So thank you so much. God bless you all. I will share the recording with everybody soon. Okay? God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.